Horsepower sells motorcycles. Reliability keeps them on the road. The crazy part? Some of the toughest engines ever built aren't hiding inside premium motorcycles. They're buried in used bikes that cost less than your next repair bill. Today, we're counting down 20 motorcycle engines that refuse to die, the engineering secret behind each one, and the cheapest bike in America where you can still buy that legendary durability. And by the time we reach number 1, you'll understand why mechanics quietly chase one engine above all the rest. Number 20. Suzuki 199 cubic centimeter air-cooled SOHC single. Some engines spend their entire lives chasing bigger horsepower numbers. Others become legends because they never needed to. Suzuki's 199 cubic centimeter air-cooled single has quietly earned one of the strongest reputations for durability in the small displacement world, proving that mechanical honesty can outlast flashy performance every single time. Powering the DR200S, this unassuming engine was engineered with longevity as the priority. Air cooling removes the complexity of radiators and water pumps, while Suzuki's SCEM cylinder coating improves heat transfer and dramatically reduces internal wear. Add conservative compression, modest power, and an unstressed design, and it's easy to understand why owners routinely report 30,000 to 50,000 miles, with little more than routine maintenance, with many examples traveling much farther before needing major engine work. The best part is how affordable this legendary engine remains. The cheapest motorcycle hiding it is the Suzuki DR200S itself, where clean used examples typically sell for around $2,000 to $3,500 across the United States. It's an outstanding choice for beginners, commuters, campers, and anyone who values dependable transportation over outright speed. If this countdown is already changing the way you look at used motorcycles, drop a hype in the comments and subscribe. It tells us you want more deep dive countdowns that uncover the machines and the engines that most buyers completely overlook. And this countdown is only getting started because the next engine proves that adding modern refinement doesn't have to come at the expense of remarkable longevity. Number 19. Honda 286 liquid-cooled DOHC single. Some engines chase impressive horsepower. Others quietly build a reputation by refusing to wear out, no matter how ordinary or demanding their daily lives become. Honda's 286 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled single has earned that second kind of respect. Found inside the CRF 300L, it was engineered with longevity as the priority, not headline performance. Rather than squeezing every last ounce of power from its displacement, Honda chose conservative tuning, excellent thermal control, and smooth, predictable operation that keeps mechanical stress comfortably in check. Owners regularly report astonishing mileage with little beyond routine servicing, and many say the engine still feels fresh, long after most riders would expect noticeable wear. A counterbalanced crankshaft, efficient liquid cooling, and a low-friction valve train all contribute to that reputation for lasting durability. Now, if you're already thinking this is the ultimate engine for riders who value reliability above everything else, hold that thought. Waiting at number 8 is an engine that takes long-distance durability to an entirely different level, in a way that catches even experienced riders off guard. We'll get there soon enough. But for now, let's come back to this remarkable Honda, because it's still one of the smartest and most dependable engines you can buy without spending a fortune. The cheapest motorcycle. Hiding this engine is the Honda CRF 300L, often found on the used market for surprisingly reasonable money. It is an outstanding choice for commuters, beginners, and adventure-minded riders who want one dependable motorcycle capable of tackling weekday traffic and weekend trails with equal confidence. Honda proved that an engine doesn't need extreme performance to become unforgettable. Sometimes careful engineering is what keeps a motorcycle running long after flashier machines have disappeared. But durability comes in more than one form, and the next engine shows that even greater longevity can come from a remarkably balanced twin-cylinder design. Number 18. Yamaha 321 Liquid-Cooled Parallel Twin. Not every engine earns respect by chasing trophies. Some build their reputation the quieter way, through years of early morning commutes, first motorcycle adventures, weekend backroad rides, and countless miles that pass without a single reason to worry. Yamaha's 321 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled parallel twin has become one of those rare success stories. Powering both the YZF-R3 and the MT-03, it delivers eager performance while living a surprisingly easy mechanical life. Its secret isn't overwhelming power, it's restraint. Forged aluminum pistons, carburized connecting rods, offset cylinders, and efficient liquid cooling all work together to reduce friction, vibration, and internal stress before they become problems. Owners regularly report astonishing mileage with little beyond routine oil changes and basic maintenance, with many engines comfortably reaching well into six-figure odometer territory. The bargain hiding this remarkable power plant is usually an early YZF-R3, often found on the American used market for the price of an entry-level commuter. It's a perfect match for beginners, daily riders, or anyone who values dependable fun over expensive horsepower. We've already looked at several completely different ways manufacturers engineered engines to last for decades. Now we want to hear from you. Leave a comment. What's the highest mileage motorcycle you've ever owned, and did its engine actually deserve its reputation? Your experience could help another rider choose their next bike with confidence. Our next engine proves that sometimes the simplest design leaves the longest lasting legacy. Number 17. Kawasaki 399 cubic centimeter liquid cooled parallel twin. There's a common belief that small, high-revving engines wear out quickly. Kawasaki's 399 cubic centimeter parallel twin has spent years proving exactly the opposite. Whether it's carrying a new rider through daily commutes or spending weekend after weekend circulating a racetrack, this engine has earned a reputation for thriving under demands that would expose weaknesses in lesser designs. That resilience wasn't an accident. Kawasaki engineered this twin to deliver smooth, accessible performance instead of chasing every last horsepower figure. A forged crankshaft, carefully balanced rotating assembly, nickel-plated aluminum cylinders, and efficient liquid cooling all work together to reduce vibration, control heat, and minimize long-term wear. The result is an engine that feels eager without ever seeming mechanically strained. Owners have rewarded that philosophy with countless real-world success stories. It is no longer unusual to find Ninja 400 and Z400 models surpassing 50,000, 70,000, or even 100,000 miles, while still relying on their original engines with nothing more than scheduled maintenance. Even motorcycles used for rider training and frequent track days continue building impressive longevity records. Perhaps the biggest surprise is how attainable this engine remains. The cheapest motorcycle hiding it is usually an early Kawasaki Ninja 400, with clean used examples commonly selling between roughly $3,800 and $5,300 across the United States. Riders looking for a versatile, everyday motorcycle that can commute, carve back roads, and occasionally tackle a track day will struggle to find a better value. Kawasaki demonstrates that a modest, well-balanced engine can live an extraordinarily long life. But longevity becomes even more impressive when the very same engine succeeds across commuters, sport bikes, adventure machines, and even cruisers. That's exactly the versatility Honda engineered into its next platform. Number 16. Honda 471 Liquid-Cooled Parallel Twin. Some engines earn attention with thrilling performance. Others earn something far more valuable by becoming the one rider's trust without a second thought. Honda's 471 cubic centimeter parallel twin has quietly achieved exactly that. Whether it's found inside the CB500F, CBR500R, or CB500X, this engine has spent years proving that lasting dependability is rarely accidental. Honda engineered it with restraint, combining a conservative state of tune, efficient liquid cooling, a durable bottom end, and a low friction valve train that keeps internal wear remarkably low even after countless heat cycles. Owners routinely report well beyond 100,000 miles with little more than scheduled maintenance, making it one of the most trusted middleweight engines on American roads. Even better, the cheapest motorcycle hiding. This power plant is often an early CB500F, with clean used examples commonly selling for around $3,500 to $5,000. It's an exceptional choice for commuters, new riders, and anyone who values years of faithful service over headline-grabbing horsepower. But longevity isn't always born from modern engineering. Our next engine built its legendary reputation the old-fashioned way, surviving decades of punishment with a level of mechanical honesty that has become increasingly rare. Number 15. Suzuki 645 cubic centimeter 90-degree V-twin. Some engines become popular. Others become the answer whenever riders ask a simple question: what motorcycle will still be running years from now? Suzuki's 645 cubic centimeter 90-degree V-twin has earned exactly that reputation. Whether nestled inside the SV 650 or the V-Strom 650, this engine has quietly become one of motorcycling's greatest long-term success stories. Its secret isn't extraordinary power, but extraordinary balance. The naturally balanced 90-degree V-twin layout minimizes vibration before it ever reaches critical components, while SCEM-plated cylinders improve cooling and dramatically reduce internal wear. Rather than chasing aggressive performance figures, Suzuki engineered an engine that feels smooth, relaxed, and perfectly content spending countless hours on the road. That philosophy has paid off in spectacular fashion. Owners regularly report well over 100,000 miles with little beyond scheduled maintenance, while the highest mileage examples have crossed the 200,000-mile mark without ever needing a complete rebuild. Few modern engines inspire that level of confidence. Better still, legendary reliability doesn't come with a legendary price tag. The cheapest motorcycle hiding. This remarkable engine is usually a first-generation SV 650, where clean used examples commonly sell for roughly $2,500 to $4,000 across the United States. It's an exceptional bargain for commuters, weekend riders, and long-distance travelers alike. 6 different engine layouts so far, 6 completely different engineering philosophies, and all of them have earned incredible reputations for longevity. Which one would you trust the most? A single, a parallel twin, or a V-twin? Leave your answer in the comments. We always enjoy seeing how real-world ownership compares with the numbers. And while Suzuki perfected effortless versatility, the next engine proves that lasting durability can also come from an entirely different formula. One built around adaptability, refinement, and an uncanny ability to thrive in almost any role. Number 14. Kawasaki 649 liquid cooled parallel twin. Some engines earn attention with breathtaking performance. Others quietly become trusted companions by refusing to give their owners expensive surprises. Kawasaki's 649 cubic centimeter parallel twin has spent nearly 2 decades doing exactly that. Whether powering a Ninja 650, Versys 650, or Z650, this engine was designed with balance instead of excess. Smooth power delivery, conservative tuning, and excellent heat management allow it to cover astonishing mileage without feeling overworked. Owners regularly report well over 100,000 miles on the original engine with little beyond routine maintenance, a testament to Kawasaki's remarkably durable engineering. Electrofusion-coated cylinders improve heat transfer while reducing long-term wear, and the robust bottom end shrugs off years of daily commuting and highway touring. The cheapest bike hiding this engine is an early Kawasaki Ninja 650, with clean used examples in the United States commonly selling for around $3,000 to $4,500. For riders wanting one motorcycle that can commute, tour, and carve back roads with equal confidence, it's one of motorcycling's best values. Kawasaki's parallel twin became famous for its flexibility, Yet some engines become legendary, not because they fit every motorcycle, but because they survive conditions that expose every mechanical weakness. Yamaha's next creation earned exactly that reputation by carrying riders far beyond the pavement. Number 13. Yamaha 𝐃𝐄𝐑 689 cubic centimeter parallel twin. Some engines earn attention by being exciting. Others earn it by being dependable. Yamaha's 𝐃𝐄𝐑 689 cubic centimeter parallel twin is rare because it manages to do both without compromise. Since its introduction, it has built a reputation as one of the most well-balanced modern engines in motorcycling, equally at home in daily commuting, long-distance touring, and full-scale adventure riding. At the core of its design is Yamaha's distinctive 270-degree cross-plane crankshaft, which delivers torque in a way that feels closer to a V-twin while preserving the compact efficiency of a parallel twin. Inside, forged pistons, fracture split, connecting rods, offset cylinders, and ceramic composite liners all work together to reduce friction, stabilize combustion loads, and improve long-term durability under constant use. Real-world experience has only strengthened its reputation. High mileage, MT-07 and 𝐷𝐄𝐑 700 models commonly exceed 70,000 to over 100,000 miles with routine maintenance, while some documented examples have gone even farther without major internal work. Riders consistently report that the engine remains strong even after years of commuting, touring, and off-road travel. The cheapest motorcycle hiding. This engine is typically an early Yamaha FZ07, now found in the United States used market for roughly $4,800 to $6,000, depending on condition and mileage. Later, MT-07 models and 𝐷𝐄𝐑 700 versions generally cost more due to strong demand and broader capability. For riders seeking a new machine, the current MT-07 starts at approximately $8,599, while the 𝐷𝐄𝐑 700 sits closer to $10,999 before fees. Who is this engine for? Riders who want one motorcycle that can genuinely do everything. It has enough character to stay engaging, enough refinement for long days in the saddle, and enough durability to inspire confidence far beyond typical middleweight expectations. The 𝐃𝐄𝐑 proves that modern engineering can still build engines with personality and staying power, but the next engine takes reliability into a completely different territory, where simplicity matters more than sophistication, and survival is measured in decades, not years. Number 12. Suzuki DR650 Air and Oil Cooled Single. Some engines are engineered to impress with innovation. Others become legends because they refuse to complicate a job that was already working. Suzuki's 644 cubic centimeter air and oil cooled single is the perfect example. For decades, it has powered the DR650 with one simple promise: start, keep running, and bring its rider home no matter how rough the trail becomes. That unwavering honesty has earned it a place among motorcycling's greatest survivors. Its secret lies in mechanical restraint. Suzuki's advanced cooling system uses engine oil to control heat without relying on the complexity of a full liquid cooling system, while conservative tuning and a rugged valve train keep internal stress remarkably low. The result is an engine trusted to conquer remote backcountry routes, endless highways, and years of punishment with little more than routine maintenance. The cheapest motorcycle. Hiding this legendary power plant is the DR650 itself, with clean American used examples commonly selling between roughly $3,000 and $4,500. It's an outstanding choice for adventure riders, overland travelers, and anyone who values reliability above modern gadgets. The DR650's air and oil cooled single has become legendary for surviving years of hard adventure riding. But another big single earned its reputation under a different set of conditions. Instead of relying on air and oil alone, it adds liquid cooling to handle endless highway miles, rough terrain, and neglected maintenance with remarkable consistency. Number 11. Kawasaki KLR652 liquid-cooled single. Some motorcycles become famous for their performance. The Kawasaki KLR650 became famous because riders trusted it, where failure simply wasn't an option. From remote deserts to mountain passes and cross-country expeditions, its 652 cubic centimeter single has built an almost mythical reputation for refusing to quit. Rather than chasing impressive horsepower, Kawasaki engineered an under-stressed workhorse that thrives on long days and hard miles. Owners regularly report well beyond 100,000 miles on the original engine, while the highest mileage examples have doubled that with little more than routine maintenance. A durable liquid cooling system, generous oil capacity, and wear-resistant cylinder coating help keep internal temperatures stable and mechanical wear remarkably low. Once the well-known balancer chain adjuster upgrade is addressed on earlier models, the engine's legendary durability becomes even more convincing. The cheapest bike hiding. This engine is the first-generation Kawasaki KLR650, with clean used examples in the United States typically selling for around $2,500 to $4,000, while higher mileage motorcycles can sometimes be found for even less. It remains one of the smartest purchases for adventure riders, overlanders, commuters, and anyone who values dependable transportation over outright speed. So far, we've covered dependable commuters, versatile middleweights, and now one of adventure riding's biggest legends. Tell us in the comments before we dive into the top 10 of the countdown. If you had to ride across the country tomorrow, which engine from today's countdown would you trust without hesitation? And while you're there, like the video and subscribe, because the engines still ahead have built their reputations over hundreds of thousands of miles. And our next entry is so durable that many owners measure its lifespan not in years, but in generations. Number 10. Honda 644 RFVC single. Reaching the top 10 means every remaining engine has earned something far rarer than a reputation. It has earned trust that survives decades of punishment. Honda's 644 cubic centimeter R FVC single has done exactly that. Powering the XR650L since the early 1990s, it has become a favorite among riders who believe the best motorcycle is the one that always makes it home. Its secret lies in Honda's radial 4-valve combustion chamber design, conservative tuning, and dry sump lubrication, which stores oil in the frame to maintain steady lubrication even on steep climbs and punishing trails. The reward is extraordinary longevity, with many owners comfortably surpassing 100,000 miles through little more than routine maintenance. Better still, this legendary engine isn't hiding inside an expensive machine. Clean X R650L models are commonly available across the United States for roughly $3,000 to $4,500 US, making them an incredible buy for adventure riders and anyone who values toughness over technology. But eventually, durability stops being measured by surviving rough trails and starts being measured by crossing entire countries year after year. That kind of endurance demands a completely different engine architecture, one that keeps temperature stable and maintenance remarkably straightforward over hundreds of thousands of miles. Number 9. BMW Oilhead Boxer Twin. Built in 1085 and later 1130 cubic centimeter forms, this engine carried the R1100 and R1150 family across deserts, mountain passes, and entire continents with remarkable confidence. Its horizontally opposed cylinders naturally reduce vibration, while the air and oil cool design and ultra-durable Nickel cylinder coating help keep heat and wear under control. The result is astonishing longevity. Within BMW circles, 100,000 miles is often considered just the beginning, while countless examples have comfortably surpassed 200,000 miles with only routine servicing. The real surprise is the price. A well-maintained BMW R1200 RT, the cheapest motorcycle hiding this legendary engine, can often be found across the United States for roughly $2,500 to $4,500 US. It's an incredible bargain for riders who dream bigger than weekend trips. The oilhead Boxer established itself as one of motorcycling's greatest long-distance engines, earning countless six-figure mileage stories along the way. But engineers are rarely satisfied with standing still. BMW refined the same Boxer philosophy even further, improving efficiency, serviceability, and durability without abandoning the layout that made the original such a legend. Number 8. BMW 1170 Boxer Twin. Whether tucked beneath an R1200GS or an R1200 RT, this legendary power plant has carried riders across continents with a level of dependability few modern engines can match. Its horizontally opposed layout keeps vibration naturally low, while the air and oil cool design and 𝐏𝐄𝐑 cylinders help control heat and minimize long-term wear, allowing the engine to thrive under relentless use. Owners routinely report well beyond 200,000 miles with nothing more than scheduled servicing, making this Boxer one of motorcycling's greatest long-distance success stories. Easy valve access also encourages regular maintenance, a major reason so many examples continue running strong decades later. The cheapest bike hiding this engine is the BMW R1200 RT, with well-maintained used examples in the United States typically selling for around $4,500 to $7,000. It's an outstanding choice for serious tourers, adventure travelers, and riders who measure trips in states rather than miles. But sometimes the biggest leap in reliability comes from correcting decades of past mistakes. One American V-twin didn't just become dependable, it completely transformed the reputation of the company that built it. Number 7. Harley-Davidson Evolution 1,140 cubic centimeter V-twin. Every great manufacturer has one engine that changes everything. For Harley-Davidson, that engine was the Evolution. It arrived at a moment when the company needed more than another V-twin. It needed to restore confidence. And that's exactly what it did, powering everything from Softails to Road Kings. The Evolution quietly became one of the most dependable American motorcycle engines ever built, proving that classic character and lasting durability could finally share the road. Its strength came from thoughtful engineering rather than radical innovation. Aluminum cylinders and heads managed heat far more effectively than earlier designs, while hydraulic lifters eliminated routine valve adjustments and helped the valve train stay healthy over enormous mileage. Add a relaxed operating character, and it's easy to understand why so many owners routinely cross the 100,000-mile mark with little beyond scheduled maintenance. Perhaps the biggest surprise is how attainable this legend remains. The cheapest motorcycle hiding this engine is often an Evolution-powered Dyna Superglide, or FXR, with solid American used examples commonly selling for around $4,000 to $6,500. It's an outstanding buy for riders who want timeless styling, effortless highway cruising, and an engine with decades of proven dependability. The Evolution engine proved that a traditional air-cooled V-twin could finally combine classic character with genuine, long-term reliability. Rather than replacing that success, Harley-Davidson built directly upon it, creating an even stronger platform capable of carrying heavier motorcycles across far greater distances without sacrificing durability. Number 6. Harley-Davidson Twin Cam V-twin. By this point in the countdown, reliability has become something much bigger than avoiding breakdowns. It has become a legacy. Harley-Davidson's Twin Cam V-twin earned that legacy by powering countless cross-country journeys while quietly proving it could handle extraordinary mileage. Built for strong low-end torque instead of sky-high revs, this engine spends its life operating well within its mechanical comfort zone, reducing internal stress and rewarding owners with decades of dependable service. It's common to find twin-cam motorcycles with well over 150,000 miles, and the highest mileage examples continue running strong after far more. Large roller bearings, hydraulic valve lifters, and a heavily built bottom end all play a major role in its remarkable longevity. Address the well-known cam chain tensioner upgrade on earlier models, and the engine's reputation becomes even stronger. The cheapest bike hiding this engine is an early Harley-Davidson Dana Super Glide, with clean used examples in the United States, typically selling for around $4,500 to $6,500. Riders seeking relaxed, highway cruising, effortless torque, and an engine capable of becoming a lifelong companion will struggle to find a better heavyweight value. The Twin Cam shows that big displacement touring engines can deliver extraordinary longevity when they're never pushed beyond their limits. But durability isn't reserved for heavyweight cruisers. Across the Atlantic, another manufacturer found a way to blend classic engineering, timeless styling, and remarkably dependable mechanics into one of the most trusted modern retro engines ever built. Number 5. Triumph 865 Parallel Twin. Some engines spend their lives chasing bigger numbers. Others quietly earn something far more valuable: the confidence of riders who never have to wonder whether they'll make it home. Triumph's 865 cubic centimeter parallel twin has built exactly that kind of reputation. Powering the Bonneville, Thruxton, Scrambler, America, and Speedmaster, this air-cooled twin was engineered for balance instead of excess. Its modest state of tune, short stroke design, and uncomplicated construction keep mechanical stress low, allowing many owners to accumulate well beyond 70,000 miles with remarkably few major repairs. The biggest surprise is how affordable that reliability remains. The cheapest motorcycle hiding. This engine is usually the Triumph Bonneville 865, with clean used examples across the United States, commonly selling for around $3,500 to $5,500 US. It's an outstanding choice for riders who want timeless character, everyday comfort, and dependable ownership without stretching the budget. Yet there's another myth waiting to be challenged. Many riders assume that more cylinders automatically mean more complexity and shorter engine life. The next Honda spent decades proving exactly the opposite. Number 4. Honda 649 inline-four. Many riders assume an inline-four has to sacrifice longevity in exchange for excitement. Honda spent years proving exactly the opposite. Its 649 cubic centimeter inline-four delivers the unmistakable sound and silky smoothness riders crave without demanding the constant attention often associated with high-performance machines. Instead of squeezing every last horsepower from the engine, Honda left a generous margin for long-term durability, combining a robust bottom end with precise liquid cooling and exceptionally refined engineering. The payoff is an engine that has already earned a reputation for comfortably surpassing 100,000 miles when treated to routine maintenance. Even better, this remarkable power plant isn't reserved for an expensive motorcycle. The most affordable way to own it is usually the Honda CBR 650F, with clean used examples across the United States, commonly selling for around $4,800 to $7,000 US. It's the ideal choice for riders who want everyday reliability without giving up the addictive character of a classic inline-four. Honda's inline-four demonstrates that precision engineering can make even a high-revving engine astonishingly durable. But reliability becomes even more impressive when an engine continues thriving after years of heavy loads, aggressive riding, and countless performance modifications. Few power plants have embraced that challenge as successfully as our next entry. Number 3. Suzuki Oil-Cooled 1157 Inline-4. Some engines become famous for lasting a long time. This one became legendary because owners spent decades trying to break it and rarely succeeded. Suzuki's oil-cooled 1157 cubic centimeter inline-four powered everything from blisteringly fast sport bikes to dependable sport tours, building a reputation for shrugging off hard riding, high mileage, and endless modifications without losing its composure. The secret lies in Suzuki's advanced cooling system. which uses high-volume oil jets to cool the hottest engine components, while an overbuilt crankshaft and remarkably stout bottom end provide enormous mechanical reserves. It's no surprise that many well-maintained examples have comfortably surpassed 100,000 miles, with some traveling far beyond that on their original internals. The cheapest bike hiding. This legendary engine is the Suzuki Bandit 1200, with clean used examples in the United States commonly selling for around $2,800 to $4,800, while higher mileage motorcycles can sometimes be found for even less. It's an incredible bargain for riders who want effortless torque, proven durability, and an engine that seems to thrive no matter how it's used. Suzuki's legendary oil-cooled 4 earned its reputation by surviving conditions that would destroy many performance engines. But raw strength isn't the only route to extraordinary longevity. Sometimes the smartest engineering decision is asking an engine to do less, reducing internal stress from the very first revolution. And that is exactly what the next engine did. At number 2, Honda 745 Parallel Twin. Honda's 745 cubic centimeter parallel twin is among those engines engineered to outlive the motorcycles wrapped around them. It may never dominate horsepower charts, but when it comes to long-term durability, very few modern engines have earned as much respect. Honda designed it with a simple goal: keep internal stress as low as possible while delivering effortless, everyday performance. Its low operating speeds, conservative tuning, and torquey 270-degree crankshaft mean the engine rarely has to work hard, dramatically reducing wear over time. The results are remarkable, with countless owners comfortably surpassing 100,000 miles and documented examples exceeding 200,000 miles on original internals with little more than scheduled maintenance. The best part is that this legendary engine remains surprisingly affordable. The cheapest motorcycle hiding it is typically an early Honda NC 750X, with clean used examples across the United States, commonly selling for around $4,500 to $6,500 US. It's the perfect motorcycle for commuters, long-distance travelers, and riders who value years of dependable ownership over outright speed. Yet one engine has been demonstrating that philosophy long before it became fashionable. It has carried commuters, workers, and families across generations, quietly building perhaps the greatest durability record the motorcycle world has ever seen. Number 1. Honda 124 Air-Cooled Single. Every great countdown ends with an entry that changes the conversation entirely. Not because it's the fastest or the most sophisticated, but because nothing else has proven its durability on such an incredible scale. Honda's 124 cubic centimeter air-cooled single has spent generations carrying workers, students, farmers, and families through every imaginable condition. From crowded city streets to dusty back roads, it has earned a reputation that few engines in history can even approach. Its secret is beautifully simple: an air-cooled design, modest compression, a rugged roller-bearing crankshaft, and conservative tuning keep internal stress exceptionally low. Instead of chasing performance, Honda engineered this engine to start every morning and keep doing so for decades. That philosophy has paid off, with countless Cubs covering well beyond 100,000 miles in daily service, while commercial motorcycles around the world have accumulated astonishing mileage with little more than routine maintenance. The best part is that this legendary reliability is still surprisingly affordable. The cheapest motorcycle hiding this engine is the Honda Super Cub C125, with clean used examples across the United States, commonly selling for around $2,800 to $3,800 US. It's the perfect choice for commuters, first-time riders, collectors, and anyone who believes true value comes from a machine that simply refuses to quit. The Honda Cub isn't just one of the toughest motorcycle engines ever built. It's the benchmark every other reliable engine is measured against. More than decades of continuous production, millions upon millions of motorcycles, and an unmatched record of dependable service have secured its place at the very top of this countdown. And that's what today's countdown really proves. Legendary reliability isn't hiding behind the highest price tag, it's hiding inside the right engine. Once you know what to look for, buying used becomes a completely different game. If today's video changed the way you think about motorcycle reliability, click the next video and continue the road trip with us. There's another side of the motorcycle world waiting for you, and you won't want to miss it. Join our tribe by subscribing. And don't forget to like this video.